What's up everybody, I'm of course the one and the Joker of Yu-Gi-Oh! And today I'm bringing you guys my trade folder update video. It's about time I finally do this because it's been a really long time since I've actually shown you guys my trade folders. And a lot of cards have changed, a lot of cards have been added in, taken out and all that. So I thought why not bring you guys today an update video on all of it because you guys hopefully might like some of the cards. Now before I get into showing you guys the cards, there are a few rules I want to go over just to really help you guys out. Number one, when it comes to trading, I of course prefer to do it, face to face, or at least receive the cards first. That's only because you can easily pester me. I've been scammed in the past. I really trust a lot of you guys. I've trusted Zencage, I've trusted Awesome James, I've trusted a whole bunch of people. That's because I've got to know them. So I hope you guys can understand that when it comes to trading, I prefer to actually receive the cards first, do a video on it, and then I'm happy to send the cards out to you. Of course, I'll happily hold on to the cards for you and all that until they arrive. If it's coming from America, I give it 4 weeks. If it hasn't arrived by then I basically just move on. And all that, we can already organize a thing, however. That, of course, leads me on to the second rule I do want to be adding on, is if you are actually in my local area, which is Salisbury, Elizabeth, and Smithfield, or if you're lucky, in the city, because those are my 4 main areas. In the city, I'm there at the beginning of the week. Game Traders, I'm there towards the end. And, the other 2, I'm in between the days. I can easily meet up potentially either of them. So if you're in those particular areas, it's easy to meet up and we can trade and do whatever you wish. Trade, duel, I'm happy to do that. If you actually want to be part of the channel through that, happy to add you part of the channel. Now, when it comes to Game Traders Salisbury, that is of course my local area of me going to duel, me going to trade. I'm going to be going there Fridays and Saturdays. Saturdays is actually potentially going to be the new tournament day. If that doesn't if that changes, it's going to be on Saturday. If it doesn't change, it's going to continue to be on Sunday. But regardless, I'm still going to be there Friday. So if you want to hit me up, feel free to. That now leads me on to my third rule, which is if you guys don't actually just want to trade, but if you actually want to buy them, feel free to, guys. I'm actually synced up to a PayPal, so if you want to pay me through that way, feel free to. If you're able to meet up locally and all that, pay me in cash, happy to. Just tell me which cards you're after and we can sort out the deal. All my, channel links and all that to the links of what social medias I'm a part of are always in the description down below, or just hit me up in the comment section down below on this video and, we can go from there. But any personal details, I prefer to go onto one of my social medias. And that leads me on to my last and final rule. Now, I said about how I like to trade overseas, I said about how I like to trade locally, sell locally and all that. If you guys are probably wondering what cards I'm after before you go and ask, I am only really after a few particular cards. I'm not a heavy collector in the way of coming to cards. I try and build a deck. I see if it works. If it doesn't, then I just move on to the next thing. I don't like holding on to too many cards. I prefer them to be out there being used by someone that can really enjoy them, which is another reason I like to trade and sell my cards. So the cards I'm really after is Herald of Perfection, preferably gold rare, so it can finish a playset I've got. The Dawn of Herald, Gale Dogra, the Chair Scepter, the Brilliant Fusion. That's it for my Heralds. Other than that, there isn't too many cards. Like I would love to have the Nightmare lineup, and I would love to have Firewall Dragon and all that, but I'm waiting also for the reprints of them, so I don't know what's going to happen with them. But yeah, guys, there isn't too many cards I'm always after, but feel free to comment down below. Sometimes I see a card and I'm just like, I must have this because it's just really funny and really cool and really awesome. So those are my only rules. So with that keeping in mind while watching this video, just keep all them rules in mind. And if you see any cards you like, comment them down below. Hit me up on any of the social medias I'm a part of. It's of course first in, first served. So keep all that in mind while you're watching me show you guys the folders, because here they are coming at you right now.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Let the good times roll!
Okay, so as promised everyone, I do have 3 folders to go over. I have categorized them, so let's just get right into it. The first folder is just basically my old stuff. I've got Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician itself, Fairy Tale, UFO Roid. I've even got the Agents, Some of the new stuff. So this is basically retro / new. The Final Destiny board, other than the letter F. Some of the newer stuff that's come out from LCKC. Then you've got some of the other Link monsters and all that. I've got a few Trickstar cards, some of the cards that can really help that deck. If you want to be a Trickstar player like me, I've got a lot of the cards that can actually help build that. Got the Mythical Beast, World Chalice cards, the Vendreads, which I absolutely still love, Mech Knight, some of them, and then some stable cards I always love. So I've got Dark Holes, Terraformings. This is just common stuff, but it's basically just the staples everyone needs eventually. So that's the first folder. Let's just get right into the second one. And I did say, if you see anything you like, just comment it down below, guys. And if you want to trade for it and meet up, we can do that. If it's trading overseas and all that, we can organize a way to do that. I personally like to receive the cards first, and then I'll go from there. It's only because you guys can easily find me. I've given away pretty much most of my details and all that online, so you guys can easily find me, easily message me. Although I do trust you guys, I would prefer just to receive the cards first and then send it for obvious reasons. But if you meet up with me in person, that's completely different. Let's just get in the second folder though. So the second folder is a lot more of the cheaper stuff. It can really help a lot of people, but it's mainly, as I said, yeah, it's the cheaper stuff. So basically what you see is what you get. Some of the Twilights, the Zodiacs, Chinese, pretty much random stuff that just really look nice in the folder. DDDs, spells, all that kind of stuff. So if you see anything you like, or you think you see a card that looks like something, just comment it down below and I'm happy to help you guys with that. We can organize something, as I've said. And I've even got some of the cards that have come in the latest OTS pack. I've just been putting them in here. So that's it for the second folder. Now let's just get on to the last folder. If I'm doing this too quick for you guys, just comment it down below if it's too quick. I'm trying not to do that, but at the same time I do want to give you guys the most amount of cards as I can, you know, showing them wise, without it droning onto a really long 20 to 30 minute video. So this is my big folder. This is practically my deck cores, everything else. So on the first page, as you can see, I've got the Trickstar cards. Then I've got some of the package for the Lightsworns. Next I've got Gear Guys. So I do have a few different deck cores if you guys are interested in any of them. DDDs, and as I said, you know, trade, sell, happy to do either or. If it's selling overseas, then yeah, I have PayPal and all that. Or if you're able to meet up, then yeah, cash in hand, all is okay. Then I've got the Dark Worlds. Sorry about my voice, guys. My voice is starting to crack a little bit just today. I'm not sick, it's just, you know, starting to crack a little bit, always fun. Then I've just got some of the more random stuff like Ciphers, Fusion Parasite, spells, you know, synchros, just some of the staple stuff that can always help but is always fun. Next, on to more deck cores, I've got the Abyss Actors, the beautiful, the really annoying Cubics. Now I actually do have all but 2 of the big guy, which is really sad, but I mean, if you're actually wanting to build this deck, practically I've got everything to build it other than them 2 and 1 more eye. Next I've got Crawlers for you Flip Fanatic deck people. Got some of the Ghost Tricks. I have traded away a lot of my Ghost Tricks. I've sold a few of them away. So don't know how long these Ghost Tricks will actually last. Next I've got Black Wings. After that is, of course, Mermails and a little bit of the Atlanteans. Going on to Spirals, and Spirals, of course, you can still play them with the new deck, which is really, really fun. Spiral, Sky Striker variant, or the Nightmare variant, or a combination of both and have a lot more fun. Then I've got Spiral Resort, Magic Spectres and all that. some of the Gishkis, the Necros, Fortune Ladies. So it's changed a little bit, but it's also been cut down quite a bit as well. Predaplants, cards for Red Eyes and Gagaga. Next I've got the Neospatians, and this is pretty much just what comes down to the very end stuff. Karibos. Once again, if I'm going too fast for you guys, just comment it down below. I'll make a slower video for you guys. I'll go over a lot more of the cards in more detail. But if you like it this kind of speed, comment it down below. I'm happy to keep on doing it this kind of way. The FAs. Tindangles, which are always fun. Then, you know, some of the Cyberse cards. Cosmos and Infernoids to finish it off. So, there are all my actual trade cards. I don't, like, my collection has died down a lot. Other than this, all my other cards are like commons in that. I've got a tin full of them. So it's like, you know, if you want commons, tell me if there's a common that you want, and I'll try and see if I've got it. But I wanted to show you guys, of course, the folders, because the rare stuff is always what you guys would probably want to see more. But I just wanted to show you guys this today because, you know, it's been a while since I've actually showed you guys my trade folders in a really long time. And it was just something I really wanted to do. Unfortunately, you know, after recording that little segment, my voice did crack a little bit. And that's why you can hear the real big difference right now. I'm really sorry about that. But hopefully in the next few days, you know, I'm feeling a lot better. Again, it comes and goes. It's super annoying, but super fun. So hopefully in the next few days, I'm feeling a lot more better than I am now. But yeah, guys, if you are actually after any of these cards, as I said, just follow them simple rules. Of course, I'm going to be at Game Traders on Fridays. Hit me up if you're actually after any of these cards beforehand, because I won't actually have these cards on me all the time. The tournament, I do go down there occasionally, so when they're having a tournament, I'll definitely have my cards on me. Other than that, meeting me in the city is perfectly fine, as long as it's at the beginning of the week. Other than that, we have to arrange a particular time and place, but that's mainly if you're in my local area. If you're overseas, that's a completely different story. And just comment down below or hit me up on any social medias that I'm a part of to organize that kind of thing. But of course, guys, that's actually it for this video. I just wanted to show you guys all the cards. Hopefully you guys did enjoy something a little different today that I haven't done for a really long time. Stay tuned for Friday's video, because I'm actually going to be doing a tip video that if you guys are actually wanting to trade, buy, you know, any of these cards, if it be in my local area, as I said, hit me up in any of those locations. Just follow the rules as I said at the beginning. As I said, Game Traders Salisbury, Fridays, and also their tournament day, I'll be down there. But if it's on a Friday that you want to meet me, then you have to tell me beforehand. If you are, of course, overseas, then two ways to do it, of course. I prefer to receive the cards first, as I said. And, of course, you just send the money over, and paying for postage and all that, that's perfectly fine. That's just what you guys have to do. I'm sorry, don't really have that much money to be able to do that. Hopefully you guys can understand, but I'm happy to send the cards to you really quickly. And hopefully any of these cards, if you're actually after them, they can really help you. But of course, guys, that's actually it for this video today. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. As always, just keep on smiling, enjoy the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or whatever TCG you play. And of course, till the next one, that ends it for me, guys. The Joker of Yu-Gi-Oh! Signing off.